some attention, some world attention back to Ukraine, and remind everyone about the price that's being paid here every single day in terms of loss of life and injuries, and there'll be events at the Invictus Games, of which I'm sure you know very well, the games he founded for wounded veterans. And here, there's a growing number of wounded military personnel every single day. So it's an important visit, and a very personal one to him, and you're just talking about the Halo Trust, and that he'll see some of the work that they're doing here too.
This would be a partial answer, Chris, at least to the critics who ask the question, what is Prince Harry for? You know, what's his point? And I suppose this actually would indicate that he does actually have good works to do.
Yeah, look, a very different visit here to the one that we had in Australia last week, which was kind of part royal, part sort of fundraising for themselves, because obviously it's a reminder that they don't get public funds anymore, so they do have to self-finance, if you like. But yeah, this is Harry on his own. He's not here with Meghan, and there's no money-making going on here. This isn't a business trip. This is about the Invictus Games, about the Halo Trust. And do you know what? We went and saw some of the work that the Halo Trust did yesterday. And it's an area just outside here, the capital KYIV, where the Russians came in 4 years ago from Belarus and remember when they tried to take the capital, and they were pushed back by Ukrainian forces. And what happened when they left was that they laid landmines, they left a lot of ordnance there, and civilians, children and adults working in farming areas are still being killed and injured by those landmines. And the pictures, the famous pictures of Princess Diana in 1997 working for Halo Trust, that's something that Harry is going to see and go to a minefield while he's here as well. So, yeah, Richard, you talk about what's Prince Harry for. Well, you say Halo Trust and Invictus Games, there are two very important issues right there.
Absolutely. I'm imagining, it's an active war situation. I imagine security must be off the scale for this, because this is something that, nobody wants to see go wrong.
But actually, I have to say, the security was relatively low-key when he arrived. There's like a sort of 15 platforms over in the station there. He arrived on platform number 13. There wasn't a massive security presence there for him. And one of the things you realise when you go around Kyiv, and this is my first time in the capital.
Is that Chris Sheep we just saw in the video?
Pretty much, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was Chris Sheep.
Oh my goodness. So today we are going to discuss about Chris Sheep. But before we do our joint segment today, welcome back. And before we begin, please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. And Brian, say hi to the audience.
Hello, how are you doing? Please subscribe and keep on watching. Thank you for always being here. Thank you. It means a lot to both of us.
Yes,
thank you.
Even thank you so much for the support. So Brian, yes, that is Chris Sheep in Ukraine. And I have a couple of questions in our joint segment today.
Go ahead.
So the first question, yes, that was Chris Sheep. And I thought he said a couple of years ago that he will never follow Harry and Meghan again. What happened?
I like how you said, what happened?
What happened that he's in Ukraine?
Yes, a couple of years ago, Chris Sheep vowed that he will never talk about Harry and Meghan ever again, nor will he ever say anything about them. In fact, in his own words, he said that Harry and Meghan will never ever come up under my brief again. But 6 years later, he is following Prince Harry all the way from the UK to Ukraine to go and follow Prince Harry to a war zone. One thing that you see from UK media, they clearly are very, very much obsessed. And it's because they can't let go of Prince Harry. Even if Harry fled the UK a couple of years ago, they refused to let go of him because clearly Harry is the one who's interesting. Harry is the one who's popular. And even Good Morning Britain, they interrupted normal programming to talk about Harry in Ukraine.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Exactly. Prince Harry in Ukraine. I'm just thinking that Prince William today is waking up in the morning to see breaking news. Harry in Ukraine.
Just after coming from Australia.
Just after Australia.
Exactly.
And the thing is, it raises the inevitable question, what is the heir doing if the spare is doing all of this that he's doing without earning a penny of taxpayer money, not even 1 penny of taxpayer money, and he's doing all of this without earning a penny of taxpayer money. What is William doing? And the guy gets more than 20 million from the Duchy of Cornwall. What is he doing? He's always on vacation. It's no wonder why UK media keep on going to Prince Harry time and time again, because clearly the heir has fallen short of their expectations.
True.
You know, and now they keep on, no wonder even UK media keep on demanding Harry do this, Harry do that, Harry do this, Harry do that, because their heir won't do anything. And because he must be protected and they can't say anything against Prince William, they just have to, you know, cover for him. And they, of course, are covering for Prince William by focusing on Prince Harry and Meghan. The fact is, Harry and Meghan are the most popular roles in the world, and basically, that's why Chris Ship, he can't let go of Harry and Meghan to this date, because it's William, it's Hamilton, are too boring for the UK media.
Yes, and one thing I love about Harry is that he is showing the world what he can actually do more without support from the firm.
Without support from the firm, exactly. And he's doing great things without support from the firm. And I like what Harry is basically accomplishing without the firm. I like what Harry is doing.
Because if he was still in the royal family,
they would never allow him to do the things that he's doing right now. For example, it would be told, oh, you know what, William hasn't gone to Ukraine, Harry, so you can't go. So you can't go. So why are you going? Oh, William and Kate Middleton haven't gone to Australia. So Prince Harry, you can't go. So when the firm tried to stifle Harry's growth, we are seeing that you know Prince Harry and Meghan are too powerful, that clearly, you know, they are growing no matter what. They're doing well no matter what. And I must say, I'm loving seeing what I'm seeing. Even the public are seeing with their own 2 eyes. If there is anybody you should call a working royal, it's Harry and Meghan.
Exactly.
Not William and Kate Middleton.
True.
That's a fact. Even Charles, honestly, even when he's unwell, he's doing more than William and Kate Middleton. For goodness sake. Come on.
Yeah. So I just heard that Chris Ship is saying that Prince Harry is bringing some world attention back to Ukraine. Brian, am I just hearing my own things, or did he just admit Harry has power?
Yes, you heard exactly what we all heard. That he just admitted that Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is bringing the attention of the whole world back to Ukraine. Because, of course, when Harry goes anywhere, international coverage follows. This is what the firm was afraid of. That when they lose control over Harry and Meghan will be able to go out there, dominate the headlines. They'll have international media outlets covering them, ignoring William and Kate Middleton, when the fears of the firm have become a reality, because that's exactly what is happening. To the point that even Harry and Meghan's haters are conceding defeat, and they're accepting that it's Harry and Meghan who are the most popular royals in the world. Harry and Meghan, I'm proud of you.
Can we also?
I'm proud of you, Harry and Meghan. Proud of you.
Proud of you as well. Can we call this the Harry's effect? The way also Meghan has the Meghan effect.
Exactly. You can also call it that. You can call it the Harry effect, because clearly there's so much interest in what he's doing, so much interest in what Meghan is doing, even more interest than what you have, you see them having towards William and Kate Middleton. And that says a lot. So they can come up with their fake polls. Just a few days ago, Chris Ship was pushing those fake YouGov polls saying that Meghan and Harry are unpopular. But today on live TV, it's breaking news. Harry's in Ukraine, and surprise, Chris Ship is in Ukraine following Prince Harry there.
Exactly.
Because I also believe that the palace must have informed, UK media, Harry is going there, because I know that Harry will never inform them of anything.
Never.
But clearly, the palace must have told the UK media, hey, you know what? Harry is going to Ukraine. So here they are following Harry to Ukraine.
Yeah, so we call it the Harry's effect. So again, in the video, Richard Madley just admitted Prince Harry does have good works. What do you actually think?
Everyone can see the good work that Harry is doing.
Literally,
with the Halo Trust in memory of his mother, who was someone who campaigned against mines and against landmines, and now Prince Harry is continuing the work of his late mother, and I must say he's doing so much good.
So much good.
Harry's doing so much good. Look at also Harry's work with the Invictus Games.
Yeah.
He's doing so much good for others, and I must say that Harry deserves all the respect, all the love, because of the great things that he's doing to make this world a better place. And he's touching so many lives. He's doing so much good work, and he deserves respect. He deserves so much love because of the great things that Prince Harry is doing to make this world a better place. And to Prince Harry, keep up the good work. Keep doing good. Even your enemies have no choice but to admit, Harry, you are doing good things. Even, be so good in this world that even your enemies admit this person truly is a good person. That's Prince Harry. That's Meghan. Whereby even everyone who meets Meghan says wonderful things about her. He's a good person. She's a remarkable human being. Everyone who has the pleasure of meeting Meghan says that about her. She's an amazing human being, an amazing mom, an amazing wife, an amazing person to work with. People who work with Meghan have been able to say that about Meghan because she and Harry are good people. Yeah.
Yes. Still, Chris had a lot to say in this video. He throws a shade at Harry and Meghan for Australian visit, saying it was part royal and part fundraising for themselves. But this Ukraine visit is different for Harry, as he isn't earning an income. Should Harry not actually earn an income?
Even that question that you just asked.
Yeah.
Should Harry not earn an income? I mean, in this world, everyone is working to earn an income.
Exactly.
Everyone is doing every single thing in their part. Most people are doing every single thing in their part to provide for their families. It's only somehow whenever Harry and Meghan earn a living, the ones who throw the most tantrums are people like Chris Ship. They're the ones who throw the most tantrums when they see Harry and Meghan, working to earn a living. Yet someone who works to earn a living, honestly, no matter what job you do, honestly, someone like that deserves respect. To be respected. It's so sickening that time and time again you keep on seeing even Chris Ship, as you say, throwing shade towards Harry, towards Meghan. Oh, you know what? Your tour of Australia was a mixed charity work, and also you yourself earning, on your own. Like it's a bad thing. The tone that they use the tone like it's somehow a bad thing to do charity work. At the same time, you earn a living. Yet, Harry and Meghan, as even Chris Ship has admitted, don't earn a penny of taxpayer money. They have to work to get what they want.
True.
And maybe you can say that because Chris Ship is so used to having senior members of the royal family who basically depend on taxpayer money, he isn't accustomed to seeing someone like Prince Harry, a royal, working so hard to earn his own living. He's not accustomed to that. And someone who's a member of the PR team of the royal family is against the message that Harry is sending. You can step back as a senior member of the royal family. You can go out there. You can work to earn your own living. You can work to pay your own bills. You can do every single thing in your power to work to earn a living and achieve great things. And Harry is showing that. And it appears that message that Harry is sending is making some people in the UK media and in the farm angry. That's why they keep on. Every single time I keep on hearing them talking, it's like they're so against Harry earning an income, yet he has to earn an income. Chris Ship himself has followed Harry all the way from the UK, and he has gone to a war zone to go and follow Prince Harry there, just so he can make money off of Prince Harry. But when Harry does it, it's a sin.
It's a problem.
It's a sin.
Don't make money, Harry.
That's what Chris Ship basically is saying. And honestly, it is really, really wrong because Harry and Meghan, like you and I, have every right in the world to earn a living. I'm sick and tired of seeing people like Chris Ship acting as if Harry and Meghan earning a living is a sort of crime. And yet, it's what Harry and Meghan have to do, especially after Charles, cut them off. So they have to earn a living, which they've been doing very well for the past 6 years. That's despite all the hurdles UK media keep on placing their way, whereby they complain about everything. Meghan starts a new business, they complain. Meghan works on this project, they complain. They complain about everything that Meghan and Harry does. That of course that Harry and Meghan do that enables them to earn a living. Yet they know very well that Harry and Meghan do have to earn a living. So to Chris Ship, it is not a crime for Harry and Meghan to earn a living. They have to. They can do that also at the same time do charity work. You know? If they can do that also at the same time do charity work. It's not nothing surprising about what Harry and Meghan are doing. But maybe it's surprising because, you know, UK media are used to having members of the royal family leech off of taxpayer money, and they, UK media, exploit them, and especially those who are, you know, vulnerable, you know, they exploit them even more. And now that they can't, Harry has the ability financially even to take them on in court. They're not happy with that. You know, that Harry has that ability to take them on in court and win, if they cause any problem to him. Because one thing I have seen from the UK media, they want Harry to be in a position whereby Harry is vulnerable, whereby Harry is, you know, weak. That's how they want to see Prince Harry. And they're angry because they aren't getting what they want. Because if Harry doesn't have any money, it means he can't take on any tabloid that does something bad to him or Meghan. If he doesn't have any money, he can't pay for his home in Montecito. So what happens? He now has to be dependent on people who kicked him out of his only UK home. And that sadly is the position that the farm and UK media want Harry in, whereby he is vulnerable, whereby he's dependent on them. That way, they can do whatever it is that they want to Prince Harry, and Harry can't fight back. And I'm happy that Prince Harry and Meghan keep on earning a living. There's no shame in Harry and Meghan earning a living. And also, one thing that I noticed from the video is that they spoke about, you know, security issues. Like they were asking, you know, what's the security there? We don't want anything bad happening. The only ones who cause significant security issues to Prince Harry are people in the UK media, people in Good Morning Britain, who spent many years targeting Meghan. They are the ones who are the real security risk to Prince Harry. You know, Prince Harry can go and travel anywhere freely without any issues. The problem will always be UK media. That's where the problem lies. That because Harry feels okay to go to Nigeria, Colombia, Australia, any other country, but he doesn't feel okay to travel with Meghan, Archie, Lily to the UK. Why? Because UK media spent 10 years, you know, inciting hatred towards Harry's family. So Harry is taking precautions to protect his family. When he does that, they get angry. They get angry. Whenever Harry goes to any country, one question UK media tend to ask him time and time again is, who's paying for security? Does Harry have security there? You know, and the thing is, I've always said that it is shameful towards King Charles as a father, even as king really, that his son basically, you know, lacks security in the UK. Whereby his son even has to fight in court to get security. It's a bad look upon Charles. It shows you how Charles himself has been a failure as a father and king to Prince Harry. Because as a father, your job is to protect. As a king even, your job is to unite. Yet when what Charles is doing, I'm not seeing that. All I'm seeing is not visible. All I'm seeing is him trying to cause division. You have UK media also obsessively pocket watching Harry and Meghan's income, finding out how much money have they made, and then I even heard Christy basically saying in the video that, oh, you know what, Meghan isn't here, so this visit isn't about making money. I mean, I'm like, what?
So when they pull up with Meghan.
What? I mean, when I heard what he said, I got very, very angry. When I heard what he said, because Harry and Meghan do have to earn a living,
definitely,
and there is no shame in that. But with the way the rhetoric and the language of the UK media, somehow to them it's shameful for Harry and Meghan to earn money or engage in money making activities. Yet they know Harry was cut off a couple of years ago, so of course he has to pay his bills. Okay, he can't be. But I know why they're angry, because they want to see him begging money from Charles. That's how they want to see him. With UK media, it's about cruelty and they want to be as cruel as possible to Harry and Meghan. And because Harry and Meghan, the more they earn a living, the more they make their own money, the more that Harry and Meghan continue being free. And that's something that, of course, UK media don't like seeing. I hope and pray that Harry and Meghan will continue being free, and that no amount of smear campaign, UK media, may they never ever succeed in dimming Harry and Meghan's light. Thank you so much, Winnie.
Even as we end, this reminds me of a discussion that we had yesterday when you mentioned about security. So when William is protecting his kids, that when the kids are given security, that is totally okay. But when Prince Harry is giving security to the kids and to the wife and to the family at large, becomes a headline. Becomes a very big problem.
Totally unfair and shows you the double standards. in how the hair is treated
True.
versus the
The
spare.
spare.
But then they'll tell you, oh, Harry, you being back here in the raw fall is good for you.
It's good
Here
for
they
you.
treat him and his kids so appallingly.
Exactly.
You know, every single day by doing that, they're just showing Prince Harry that he did the right thing. Take Meghan and Archie and flee the UK.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have come to the end of our joint segment. Thank you so much, Brian, for your contribution and also for helping this channel grow. We are currently targeting 1,000 subscribers and we're currently at 797. So please, guys, continue following, continue subscribing. It will really, really mean so much to this community. Brian,
Yes. Thank you
what
so
do you have
much,
to say?
and please subscribe. And I want to say thank you to each and every single 797 subscribers who have joined in to support this channel.
Yes.
It really, really means a lot. And I hope that, of course, may God keep on blessing you immensely. Thank you for joining in. Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you on the next one.
Bye-bye, and see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.